Not only dominating, but finding an ace with a ghost of all weapons after opening pick found. He returns it ×5. A wonderful start.
They don't have an excuse, right?
Yeah,
they have to be on the new map. You guys, this is live agent select. Those are hovers right now from Penny and OLIZERA, and Penny has locked in the jet.
Support their IGL. There is an incredibly late lurk going through from Avova. He's going to look to try and wrap round behind everybody.
They've already bought enough. He's got an angle and takes down Hero. Flank protection. Well, traded out for the info, I suppose, but players falling across the board. Navi barely a spark on their side as Apex cleanly take round number 1.
Marvelous faith that he did when it came to his Apex teammates. And the second he finds those couple of kills, I think there's also a lovely reveal that came through as well from Molzy just to let him know where everybody was. That round was already over. I do feel like that was a little bit of jitters maybe being shown from OLIZERA.
To a spam through the smoke. Chalk it down to look for Navi. Will they get lucky again, though? Angel's being caught, pushed up close after shall fall.
Yeah, and it leaves alexiiik completely alone, needing a hero play, and he started off well. 0 damage taken and ahead. Maybe they've gone back, but Navi aren't biting on it. They have gambled 3 players now within this A site, and that's exactly where Apex look to push.
alexiiik seems to be very reliable so far! And a 3rd kill on the tally! They're not expecting alexiiik to also be close. And now Molzy's alone and Hero waiting inside the smoke. Pressure mid, they're moving straight into this A site, and look at the stack up. There's 4 players here, the Outlaw on the other side of the map. Everybody else ready and waiting for this play. Apex are running into a trap and it's being sprung. Penny and Molzy, the only ones able to find a glimmer of hope.
Youngster who doesn't necessarily have that same level of experience, and we're already seeing like a, right, you go hold that whole side of the map and we'll just do the rest. It's like, it clearly shows how much faith they already have in this kid.
Them connect, or Navi will be running away with this early half.
But they're already in a very good spot credits-wise. Wow, they're going to try and just run through the smoke, and what Heroes met them with 3. What a round already from him. alexiiik with a missed shot, under a little bit of pressure, but going to fake the idea that he's escaped, and Penny's just dashed into a wall.
That Hunter's Fury, at least, you know?
Yeah, shock dart him.
Nope.
Don't.
That's not
That's the warning shock dart. Soon he'll send it. Well, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, he already used the first one. That's unfortunate. And wrapped around now by alexiiik. Number 7. And a 5-2 lead. Credit secured.
It does feel like, yeah, it's weird that came out as another in-zone flawless. Like, there have been a couple of them relegated. So this is not a good sign. 7 and 2 up. Sure, it's not their map choice, but it's more the mana that they've been losing these rounds.
He's up top. Doesn't want to push through that smoke without his teammates being by his side. Now, a couple starting to rotate in. alexiiik losing 2 rifles. They pick up the Outlaw. They know light shields if Apex invest, and they're going to invest with a scoreline that's in play. Bladestorm takes down Batu. Who's covering it? Who's looking? Nobody. It's a sea of isolated islands, but they're all showing up right when they need to. Pressure on, though. Defuse could be underway. Jump up from Penny is caught, and now it's OLIZERA. He has to run. He has to flee with the wall, blocking him off. There's nothing he can do. The round won by Navi. There was a moment.
14 and 2. The guy has come back into VCT EMEA stage 2.
No need for that. No need for that whatsoever.
Hey,
that's cruel.
Almost.
That's
like,
just cruel.
You know.
Listen, I'm working on my positivity here.
Okay.
As I imagine Apex are.
Yeah, one of us has to. Rifles across the board.
Nice.
A nice opening, but it's very quickly returned. It's not even going to last very long. alexiiik has now fallen as well, so they will at least, now with the smoke, yeah, it does make more sense. A little bit more spammable, though. By the way, the plant still hasn't come in, so it's actually not too problematic, especially with Hero on the scene, but he has been put down, finally. I think this is 3rd death.
They're just trying to save those post-plant stats. 30 seconds, though. Oh, the Hunter's Fury put through. It's way too late. Those players have moved. Avova gets
Spikes
caught
on the ground.
Spikes down. 20 seconds now on the clock, and they have to cross over the gap. They won't even get close. The firing squad waiting and put to bed early, 10-2.
Through, but that's where they could go walking into alexiiik.
Well, they've at least got the site control here for Navi. Plant in. They've left it quite late, but time not going to be a problem, which is important with a few of them brought through for Navi. Already gotten up to the wall. alexiiik finds one from further away. Time is ticking. They need to get in there, and it's a flurry of frags for Navi until Malzy and Penny can step up to the plate. Hero, 10 HP, most hope, sits with Angel, and they know where he is, but Hero, 13 health, miles away.
It mostly sits with Angel when Hero's alive. He could have had 1 HP, and there could be a Molotov flying towards his head. He'd still get 2.
19 and 3 right now. Like, this is outrageous performance.
This side of the map, Navi is ultimately going to be walking into the heavier stacked, and where the weaponry should favor Apex at least versus this man here. That's why he's going to take contact, look for that initial fight, already spots a couple. The time too low for Navi to make any other decision. They will have to keep going this way.
Chips in the night and mid, it all comes down to that. And they're going to lose Ruxick. Now this battle much more uphill with 12 seconds on the clock. These kills need to come in quickly, and it's all Apex. 8 seconds on the clock, and the Sheriff is the last man standing. An in-zone flawless for Apex.
You never know. If they do now turn around, I'm just going to clip that bit on its own, none of the rest.
Yeah, perfect.
Just hope that no one on Apex is watching the VOD. See, he can go positive.
And those shock darts have been something else, huh? That one right there, though, it does actually land. It deals a bit of damage.
Oh.
Penny still lurking around, finds one. alexiiik down, jump up on the box, punished as well.
Okay.
Penny, he's here, defending the site. Not quite alone, but you'd think it looking at the kill feed as he picks up another. It's the ace on the cards. The ammo runs dry. A 4th round for Apex, nonetheless. A great performance from Penny.
Now makes himself positive at least. And you know what? 12-4 up. Game's starting to get a little bit tight. Happy needs a word. He spotted some things he didn't like, Mitch, in those 2 rounds that they lost. Base, but thus far it's obviously been very early in the defensive side, but we haven't seen massive rotations. That's a nice shot onto Batu, though. Now this ruse gets a little bit more interesting as he's going to look to face off against OLIZERA. On the other side of the map, though, Avova has already spotted the real deal. Even still, though, alexiiik's still going! This man is as good as promised, but the spike has been lost on the other side anyway. He's got it and killed 3 on A, and they're still going to lose the round. There's just not enough time. They need to wipe them out in a second. Oh, he took a I can't believe it! It's a base they've gone thrifty to close out the map! What have I just seen?
On the Navi side, double initiator, like I said earlier, I think it's out. So I think if there is a time for Apex to win, it could be this map.
Navi are trying this very, very late. They have got 18 seconds to try and make this move stick. The spike hasn't even made out of main yet. There's already multiple players here. Their clock is truly ticking down. I don't see any way that they should be even able to get onto the site. This has been seemingly a fumble. He's going for a knife. He's going for a knife. Well, thankfully, this time, Avova is not peeking. Another wild ride of a round, but hey, Apex have got another pistol.
That we were about to see a repeat of the closer of that previous map where Angel's in a 1v2 effectively with his teammate too far away before time runs out. And right here, shot lands 2 seconds and a Neon that slides just a little too far.
Towards A this time around, early presence challenged for by alexiiik, but clearly had the info. It's a dive out from Avova.
Down A.
He's gone for the 1v1 fight, and while he's taken down Angel.
They're closing in on that space. The Outlaw won't have any easy fights. Has to be the headshot or the shot on the fallback.
Ooh.
What a connection from Penny.
Yeah, of course, they got the sensors. Oh, the walkthrough.
Nice.
It's
Spike down
not
A.
the prettiest from Ruxick, but the job was done. Swing. Oh, okay. Hero he's ended up jumping. It is definitely a weird one for Navi, but hey, they'll take down the Apex side. Some of that a little bit earlier.
Well, it looks like Navi will be picking up the pace indeed, but the stun caught. alexiiik won't find anything at the start of this round. Movement towards the B site where the pit is down. They'll bypass it, and a cage gets them through the market. Now OLIZERA has pressure on him from both sides. Here's the Omen TP as well, but he's got a safe space to hang out inside of. Easy kill onto Ruxick, who was so desperately low, but xiao drops the pit. That op still to contend with, but spotted up close. Now Penny has the info as well. Gonna use his own wall, 1 shot left. Shorty comes in to hand, and he has just ran away, leaving his teammates to pick up the pieces.
Baiting out the utility of Apex, and now they're just running into the site with almost the entirety of the squad just waiting on the cross. 6 seconds left. They need to get that spike down, and well, they have managed to find the kills. They've run out of time. I don't think they've got it. Oh, that was on like 0. That was literally on 0. I don't know how they managed to make that one stick. I won't lie, I didn't believe the entirety of the time.
In fact, he waited over on short. Oh, it is a razor wire.
No time. No.
At least we weren't the only ones. We weren't even half. It's probably about 0.1.
Yeah.
Like the difference was ridiculous. Here we go. A bit of a pace change once again. As I said, I wanted to see Na'Vi put the pressure on. rooksik has managed to get into the backlines very early on. His paranoia is perfect. And now we're starting to see that Na'Vi from the previous map. The confident Na'Vi, the aggressive Na'Vi. Drone going to be sent through. Surely he has to flee. Paranoia even going to be on the other side. And Batu's caught hero. This round definitely isn't done just yet.
The side of Apex. They need this round to keep the momentum flowing. Avova dropping Angel. Reveal on rooksik is perfect, but he's not alone. He's got alexiiik here with him. xiao comes out of the smoke to take the fight together. Avova and malzee now need to combine, but they've been isolated. A third round for Na'Vi. It all comes from that small mistake 3 rounds ago.
He has the net, and the net, of course, does get him information if it catches a player. For now, though, he's going to try and utilize that ult, and it has caught the player, but while rooksik escapes for a millisecond.
Oh, alexiiik's running through that cage. Batu ready and waiting on this corner. He's being fed kill after kill, but then Hero and xiao contained in main, and he knows they haven't made it out already.
I was going to say, it makes me a bit nervous for situation as well, and already this swing for okay. I was nervous for malzee. He goes alone, but luckily this time he does deliver.
Deading, and then the fact that malzee takes that big risk, that doesn't go his way. This whole half is gone. Another pick for malzee though. He's doing remarkably well. Avova's been able to escape somehow. He is out of there scot-free. That's a 5v4.
Oh, it's not pretty. The hero of last map would have... The job has been done. It does also feel like alexiiik basically has to win these 1v1s. Okay, a little pick. The dominoes are falling one by one. Walking into angles that are being held by Apex, and in the end it's going to come out as an in-zone flawless for an 8-4 half for Apex. This time, Na'Vi are fully on the flank. They don't have a drone, so they're not going to be doing that this time, and this is a free kill onto malzee. As long as they take it, there's still another player to deal with. OLIZERA, well placed, and only with a ghost in hand, but that doesn't seem to matter. Angel 22 HP, and it seems like the rest of the team are trying to give the debut ace over to OLIZERA. First time in the tier 1, looking to get it over the line, and he will have the ace to boot.
Not only dominating, but finding an ace with a ghost of all weapons after opening pick found. He returns it ×5. A wonderful start.
It's been a different looking game. Expectation definitely not still the same. And malzee already is going to be starting things off well with the Hunter's Fury. It's been a move to complete pace. rooksik was the hero of the last round, would need to be the same again as Avova's won that fight. And Penny just decides, you know what, I'm getting out of here. No,
it doesn't feel like it. He's going to bleed a lot of time clearing all these corners too. Penny's contact. malzee can swing. Avova used as somewhat of a human recon.
He smoked off the other side of the map to bait them that he's there, so they then run through on this side. That's really clever from rooksik. That is brilliant, honestly. Well played. Like, he couldn't win the round, but he did a lot of damage by doing that.
And take down a trap. Batu's about to walk into one. He's being caught. The spam causes damage. Ult goes through, doesn't find them. xiao's already dead, but he found Penny through the wall. Put Batu down to a sliver of health. He does manage to make it to the site with the rest of his team. In goes the Viper's Pit to play inside of. Spam could take down Batu.
This battle could be very important. It's not pretty, but rooksik gets the job done. Paranoia sent through, but there is still a player on the other side waiting for him. I think realizing that they need to clear this one out. OLIZERA's done well within his own pit. rooksik on that flank again. Hero as well. It's left of Vova, who's about to be revealed. But finds safety within the smoke. Safety doesn't last forever, though. Tried to make a play.
Low after that initial fight.
He got Mosey as well.
Xiao doing so much damage. Yeah, from that point, you look in the pit, never going to be a favorable fight to take, but changed. 1 win away, 6 chances to close this out. NAVI already losing. rooksik, the standout player on this map.
Penny primed and ready. Angel looking to come around the corner. He's been seen as well, so they're going to swing straight onto him. The net from a teammate's not helped, but it has helped out for Mosey. Xiao left to try and do it all. A nice shot for one, but ultimately an immediate response for Apex. A dominant performance on their own map choice.
NAVI, KO is our second most picked agent since the partnership era. They pick Omen the most and then KO the second most.
Smoke just going down. I think the desk was slightly excited by the Xiao fade. The flash is perfect though, and that has allowed alexiiik to just walk in and find 2 picks. He's back on that jet once again, and already looking incredibly comfortable.
KO in the previous, not providing much value, but walking straight into the Sheriff. alexiiik picking up a triple. It was that this Sheriff can do so much, but the final one will be put on the ground for Apex.
At least some of his utility has diminished, the wall now being expected as well, so again, where a lot of that utility is faded, just the flash.
Flash doesn't catch the player inside the Cloudburst. OLIZERA reposition, though. I love this. Down below, so wall bangable. He has to find value right away. They're going to pounce after that first pick. Still, players rotating in. 2 detected on the back of the site. Wrap around from rooksik is good. He'll drop back to, putting a lot of pressure on with the heaven peak from alexiiik, securing the site. Now it's on to Penny and a Vova to fight their way back through. Penny to find the first, but a low HP Angel just about wins that battle.
Have any utility anymore. It was down to just, okay, can OLIZERA on half HP middle, but it still felt like he really didn't have any support. And what with the amount of space that was lost, heaven taken as well.
Nice.
Incredibly excited for Penny. Aggressive. He's actually been hit, but waits around. And well, that's going to be an easy opener. It is the same setup once again, but OLIZERA's position has moved completely.
We talked a lot about the wall bang ability towards that A site. Doesn't have the information. A slow contact play from NAVI, but here comes a peek. That's the spike on its own. Angel. He's called for a Scooby-Doo, his best Fred impression, and he's down and out of the round. rooksik at least able to recover 1. Plenty of numbers waiting. Wall and Thorns to block out that main play. It has to be rooksik to turn the tide in their favor. A fight up against Mosey that he loses in this round with the Thorns up. It's already done.
Yeah, it's going to be an attempt from Xiao to at least do a little bit of damage there.
Because as we move through it, you know, defense, do they need 3 rounds? Do they need 8? With this comp as well, you never know.
You can play into defensive, and having, especially on a big map as well, it's always a little bit more difficult to get those rotation timings there
this
early on.
Horrendous for rotations.
rooksik, though, picks up the operator off the corpse of alexiiik in an awful lot of the setup. He always is. Now Batu is going to try and make a play, and it was a gamble and a half.
Defense of having someone like a Yoru to make those mid-round plays we just saw there. TP back towards the A site. Now he's going to be the only defender. Way now. He wouldn't be anywhere close to where he is, and this site would be wide open, but still, he has got enemies at the gates, numbers all around him. Paranoia landed, and in goes the nade alongside the C's. Maybe he wishes he wasn't there so quickly.
Initiator. But the first 2 players to die are both your initiators. It's a bit more of a problem.
Call. But this was nasty. And the fact that he gets hit by all of that, and then Angel just shoots him through the smoke.
New map, new things.
It's the spike radius is different on this map.
So we can just go back wherever we want.
Gate crash faded. There's no way out for Penny. He's got to stand his ground inside the smoke, but the pressure comes around on short. It's a Vova up close.
30 seconds.
Backs out after Penny finds the first. They've got the numbers to work with. Damage done to rooksik from earlier. Vova just about making it out before alexiiik can get that angle on him. And the run through from the ult. Find all the info. They've missed the fact there's a player up on the box.
Yep.
They didn't see alexiiik. Forgot to look up, and now that's a pick back in the other direction. And Penny gets caught. The other players wrapping around through elbow. They've caught them off guard. This is a great response from NAVI. A couple of kills going the other way, but rooksik with the op, surviving that initial fight. Fingerprint on the late round and closing it out as well.
Operator in a couple of rounds, found them openers as well, and then just a safe pair of hands. Like for someone again who's still a young player within the scene. Hero on that Cypher, what we could see, that is a whiffed shot. And while they're fighting for this mid control again, Mitch, it really hasn't been going fantastically well. Mosey's done all right, but the re-swing, I guess he had to, because otherwise he's just stuck in that same corner.
Just an example where they're a little bit desynergized. Evolva's coming back out, though. That's kind of what I'm talking about. That's maybe that one's a little bit of overcommitment to the fight. 2v3, it's hard to defend the map, spread out and isolated, but now you've thrown the round away. Oru as well, those rotations will be even slower, less options.
Oh,
but a pistol round lost, that might just be the beginning of the end, and already Navi in with 2. Players walking through smokes and cages into a crossfire. They'll eventually fall back, but look who is waiting.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow. It was like a magic trick. They know that there's no real reason to have cover on that A site just yet, and it's only going to be if he directly clears it, which he does, to be fair. Mozzie is going to check the angle, even has an idea that alexiiik might just be watching back towards the spawn. He's reading it well, but he has taken a hell of a lot of damage. Opportunity to get those extra credits.
He has definitely seen him. They accelerate up, flash not good. Mozzie managed to dodge it, but that gave Angel the timing to post on the angle. Endless streak is going to continue. They chose the wrong site to push, not least because Hero's able to find that through the smoke, but you have 3 players ready and waiting. All angles on lockdown, some even playing anti-flash. And the read seems to still be towards this B site. Hero spotted one inside main. The second player seen. Evolva almost makes the same mistake. Numbers thinning. But there we go. Batu stepping up. Still, Hero makes this a very digestible retake.
Doesn't have a gun. So it definitely makes things a bit more problematic. Evolva is waiting on the other side of the smoke, but there was an immediate trade. Youngster prodigy of Angel is still alive and kicking.
Oh, what a shot by Angel! Now they've got the advantage. The Thorns will buy a little bit more time. OLIZERA stays aggressive as well. It's not expected. And he gets one and bails out through the smoke. He goes! But alexiiik deals the death blow for Navi. 12 rounds on the board. And they'll have players on B soon. And APAC need to hurry up.
Already. Paranoia. Smoke. alexiiik doing a good job of slowing them down, but now they've TP'd into the site. The rotations come in. alexiiik needs to still go ham, and he has a hero alongside him. A quick triple to close things out. A 13-4 and, well, 13-3 on map 3, and some other stuff somewhere in the middle. It is Navi that will get the job done here today.